Setting up your greenhouse for success is the first step toward enjoying a bountiful harvest of fresh produce. A well-planned and properly equipped greenhouse provides the perfect environment for plants to thrive, regardless of external weather conditions. For beginners, understanding the key elements of greenhouse setup can make the difference between a thriving garden and a disappointing yield. Here's a comprehensive guide to get you started. Choosing the right location. The location of your greenhouse is critical for its success. Start by selecting a site that receives maximum sunlight throughout the day. Ideally, your greenhouse should have a north-south orientation in colder climates to maximize light exposure during the winter months. In warmer regions, an east-west orientation helps reduce overheating by distributing sunlight more evenly. Ensure that the area is flat and has good drainage to prevent waterlogging. Proximity to a water source and easy access for maintenance are also important considerations. Avoid placing your greenhouse under trees, as falling leaves and branches can damage the structure and reduce sunlight exposure. Additionally, trees may create shaded areas, limiting the growth of your plants. Selecting the right greenhouse structure. Greenhouses come in various shapes and sizes, each with its own advantages. For beginners, a small to medium-sized structure, such as a hoop house or a lean-to greenhouse, is often sufficient. Hoop houses are affordable and easy to assemble, making them a popular choice for those starting out. Lean-to greenhouses, attached to an existing wall, can save space and benefit from additional heat from the building. When selecting materials, consider durability, insulation, and cost. Polycarbonate panels are a popular choice due to their lightweight nature, excellent insulation properties, and ability to diffuse sunlight evenly. Glass panels offer clarity and durability, but can be more expensive and require sturdy framing. Plastic films are an economical option, though they may need to be replaced more frequently. Planning the interior layout. The interior layout of your greenhouse should prioritize accessibility and efficiency. Create pathways wide enough for easy movement, and arrange planting beds or shelves to maximize growing space. Raised beds are a great option for improving drainage and reducing the strain on your back during planting and harvesting. Consider the height of your greenhouse when planning for vertical growing space. Hanging baskets, trellises, and shelving can help you make the most of limited square footage. Ensure that plants requiring similar conditions, such as light and humidity, are grouped together to simplify maintenance and irrigation. Ventilation and climate control. Maintaining the right temperature and humidity levels is essential for a successful greenhouse. Install ventilation systems, such as roof vents, side vents, or exhaust fans, to regulate airflow and prevent overheating. Proper ventilation also reduces the risk of fungal diseases by keeping humidity in check. For colder climates, consider adding a heating system to maintain optimal growing temperatures during the winter. Electric heaters, propane heaters, or passive solar heating systems are all viable options. In warmer climates, shading materials like shade cloths or retractable screens can help prevent excessive heat buildup. Watering and irrigation. Efficient watering systems are a cornerstone of greenhouse gardening. Drip irrigation systems are ideal for delivering water directly to the plant roots, minimizing waste and reducing the risk of overwatering. A timed irrigation system can automate watering schedules, ensuring consistent moisture levels even when you're away. Install rain barrels or water tanks to collect and store rainwater for irrigation. Not only is this an eco-friendly practice, but it also reduces your reliance on municipal water supplies. Ensure that your greenhouse has proper drainage to prevent water from pooling and damaging plant roots. Choosing the right accessories and tools. Equipping your greenhouse with the right tools and accessories enhances productivity and simplifies maintenance. Thermometers and hygrometers help monitor temperature and humidity levels, while grow lights can supplement natural sunlight during short winter days. Investing in quality soil, fertilizers, and pest control measures ensures that your plants receive the nutrients and protection they need. Shelving, workbenches, and storage solutions keep your greenhouse organized and efficient. Consider adding a compost bin nearby to recycle plant waste into nutrient-rich compost for your garden. Labeling your plants and keeping a journal of their growth can also help you track progress and refine your gardening techniques, starting small and expanding over time. For beginners, it's often best to start small and gradually expand your greenhouse setup as you gain experience. Begin with a few easy-to-grow crops, such as lettuce, spinach, and herbs, to build confidence and develop your skills. As you become more comfortable, you can experiment with a wider variety of plants and advanced growing techniques. Starting a greenhouse garden is an exciting venture, especially for beginners looking to grow their own fresh produce. One of the keys to success is choosing crops that are easy to grow and thrive in a greenhouse environment. By selecting the right plants, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest while building confidence in your gardening skills. Here's a guide to the best crops for beginner greenhouse gardeners and tips to help them flourish. Lettuce and leafy greens. Lettuce and other leafy greens, such as spinach, kale, and arugula, are some of the easiest crops to grow in a greenhouse. These plants thrive in cool temperatures and require minimal maintenance. They grow quickly, allowing you to enjoy multiple harvests in a single season. To get started, sow seeds directly into the soil or in trays, and water consistently to keep the soil moist. Leafy greens are a great choice for beginners because they are forgiving and grow well in a variety of conditions. Herbs like basil, cilantro, parsley, mint, and chives are excellent choices for a greenhouse garden. They require little space, grow quickly, and can be harvested repeatedly. Herbs thrive in moderate temperatures and benefit from the controlled environment of a greenhouse, which protects them from pests and harsh weather. Plant herbs in pots or raised beds, and make sure they receive adequate sunlight. Regular pruning encourages healthy growth and prevents plants from becoming woody. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are a greenhouse favorite due to their high yield and adaptability to indoor growing conditions. Varieties such as cherry, plum, and beefsteak tomatoes perform exceptionally well in greenhouses. Tomatoes require warm temperatures, consistent watering, and support for their vines, which can be provided by trellises or stakes. Ensure proper ventilation to prevent humidity-related diseases like mold and blight. With the right care, you'll enjoy juicy, flavorful tomatoes throughout the growing season. Cucumbers. Cucumbers are another excellent choice for beginner greenhouse gardeners. These fast-growing plants thrive in warm, humid conditions and produce a high yield. Choose compact or vining varieties based on the space available in your greenhouse. Cucumbers need support, such as trellises, to grow vertically and maximize space. Consistent watering and fertilizing ensure healthy plants and a steady harvest of crisp, refreshing cucumbers. Peppers. Both sweet and hot peppers are well suited to greenhouse cultivation. Peppers prefer warm temperatures and full sunlight, making them ideal for a controlled greenhouse environment. Bell peppers, jalapenos, and habaneros are popular varieties that perform well. Start seeds indoors and transplant them into pots or beds once they develop a few leaves. Regular feeding with a balanced fertilizer helps peppers thrive and produce a colorful, abundant crop. Strawberries. Strawberries are a delightful addition to any greenhouse garden. These perennial plants are easy to grow and produce sweet, juicy fruit. Plant strawberries in containers, hanging baskets, or raised beds, and provide plenty of sunlight and well-draining soil. Regularly remove runners to encourage the plant's energy to focus on fruit production. With proper care, you can enjoy fresh strawberries year-round in a greenhouse setting. Radishes. Radishes are one of the quickest and easiest crops to grow, making them perfect for beginners. They mature in as little as 3 to 4 weeks and require minimal space and effort. Sow seeds directly into the soil, keep the soil consistently moist, and thin seedlings as needed to allow room for growth. Radishes add a spicy crunch to salads and are a rewarding crop for new gardeners. Carrots are another beginner-friendly crop that thrives in a greenhouse. These root vegetables grow best in loose, well-draining soil and require consistent watering to prevent splitting. Choose short or round varieties if your greenhouse has shallow beds. Carrots are easy to care for and can be harvested as baby carrots or allowed to mature fully for a sweet and crunchy treat. Zucchini is a prolific and easy-to-grow crop that performs well in a greenhouse. These plants require warm temperatures plenty of sunlight, and regular watering. Zucchini grows quickly and produces an abundant harvest, making it a rewarding choice for beginners. To save space, consider growing bush varieties or training vines vertically. Tips for success: start small. Focus on a few easy-to-grow crops to build confidence and gain experience before expanding your greenhouse garden. Monitor the environment. Use thermometers and hygrometers to keep track of temperature and humidity levels. Adjust ventilation, shading, or heating as needed to create optimal growing conditions. Practice crop rotation. Avoid planting the same crops in the same location each season to prevent soil-borne diseases and pests. Water consistently. Overwatering or underwatering can stress plants. Use drip irrigation or a watering schedule to maintain consistent moisture levels. Use quality soil and fertilizer. Enrich your soil with compost or organic fertilizers to provide essential nutrients for healthy plant growth. Maintaining the perfect environment in your greenhouse is essential for ensuring the health and productivity of your plants. The controlled conditions of a greenhouse allow you to grow a variety of crops year-round, but they also require careful management to create an optimal balance of temperature, humidity, ventilation, and light. By understanding these key factors, you can establish a thriving ecosystem for your plants and maximize your greenhouse's potential. Temperature control. Temperature is one of the most critical factors in greenhouse gardening. Most crops thrive in temperatures between 65 degrees Celsius and 75 degrees, 18 degrees Celsius to 24 degrees Celsius. But this can vary depending on the plants you're growing. Invest in a reliable thermometer to monitor the internal temperature and adjust as needed. Heating. During colder months, a heating system is essential to prevent frost damage and maintain a consistent temperature. Options include electric heaters, propane heaters, and passive solar heating systems. Place heaters strategically to distribute warmth evenly, and use a thermostat to regulate heating automatically. Cooling. In warmer climates or during summer, overheating can stress plants and reduce productivity. Ventilation systems, such as roof vents, side vents, and exhaust fans, help release excess heat. Shade cloths or retractable screens can block intense sunlight and keep temperatures within a comfortable range. Humidity management. Humidity levels play a significant role in plant health, influencing growth, disease resistance, and transpiration. The ideal humidity range for most greenhouse crops is between 50% and 70%. A hygrometer is an essential tool for monitoring moisture levels in the air. Increasing humidity. If the air inside your greenhouse becomes too dry, use misters or place trays of water near plants to raise humidity levels. Grouping plants closely together can also create a microenvironment with higher humidity. Decreasing humidity. High humidity can lead to fungal diseases and other issues. To lower humidity, improve ventilation by opening vents or running fans. Avoid overwatering plants and ensure that the greenhouse has proper drainage to prevent standing water. Ventilation and air circulation. Proper ventilation is crucial for maintaining a healthy greenhouse environment. It prevents the buildup of heat, regulates humidity, and reduces the risk of pests and diseases. Ventilation can be achieved through both natural and mechanical methods. Natural ventilation. Open roof vents, side vents, and doors to allow fresh air to circulate. This method works best in moderate climates or during mild weather. Mechanical ventilation. Exhaust fans and circulating fans are ideal for maintaining consistent airflow in larger greenhouses or during extreme weather conditions. Position fans to ensure even distribution of air throughout the space. Lighting and sunlight. Light is the driving force behind photosynthesis, making it a vital component of a productive greenhouse. Natural sunlight is ideal for most plants, but supplemental lighting may be necessary during shorter winter days or in areas with limited sunlight. Natural light. Position your greenhouse to receive maximum sunlight exposure, ideally facing south in the northern hemisphere or north in the southern hemisphere. Use clear or diffused panels to allow light to penetrate effectively. Supplemental lighting. LED, grow. Lights are energy efficient and provide the specific wavelengths of light that plants need for photosynthesis. Use timers to mimic natural daylight cycles and prevent overexposure. Watering and irrigation. Consistent watering is essential for plant health, but overwatering or underwatering can lead to problems. Drip irrigation systems are an efficient way to deliver water directly to plant roots, minimizing waste and preventing fungal diseases caused by wet foliage. Water quality. Use clean, chlorine-free water to prevent damage to sensitive plants. Rainwater collection systems are an eco-friendly option for greenhouse irrigation. Moisture monitoring. Check soil moisture levels regularly to ensure plants receive adequate hydration. Moisture meters are a handy tool for this purpose. Pest and disease prevention. Greenhouses provide a controlled environment, but they are not immune to pests and diseases. Preventative measures are key to keeping your plants healthy. Regular inspections. Check plants regularly for signs of pests, such as aphids, whiteflies, or spider mites. Early detection allows for prompt intervention. Cleanliness. Keep the greenhouse clean by removing plant debris, weeds, and any stagnant water. Sanitize tools and equipment to prevent the spread of diseases. Natural remedies. Introduce beneficial insects, such as ladybugs or predatory mites, to control pests naturally. Neem oil and insecticidal soaps are effective for managing infestations without harming plants. Seasonal adjustments. Adapting your greenhouse management practices to the changing seasons ensures consistent productivity. In winter, focus on retaining heat and maximizing light. During summer, prioritize cooling, shading, and pest control. Seasonal adjustments help maintain a stable environment and reduce stress on your plants. Monitoring and automation. Modern technology offers tools to simplify greenhouse management. Automated systems can control temperature, humidity, and watering schedules, reducing the risk of human error. Sensors and smart controllers provide real-time data, allowing you to make informed decisions about your greenhouse environment. Maintaining the perfect greenhouse environment requires attention to detail and a proactive approach. By mastering temperature, humidity, ventilation, light, and watering, you create a thriving space for your plants to grow. If you're ready to elevate your greenhouse gardening skills, subscribe to our channel for expert tips, tutorials, and inspiration to make your greenhouse a success.